Well, this is it. Your final race of the season for the Castrol GTX Cup Series for Season 8 in what's been a tremendous first season for the Aero 88 cars. And it all culminates today at Homestead Miami Speedway for the running of the Ford EcoBoost 400, the 36th and final stop on the season. On the pole for today's event, car number 3, Ann Batson, and beside her, the number 83 of Ty Sheets. Qualified pole at over 180 miles per hour. Kyle Matthews starts inside row number 2, and beside him, Cody Lamas. Row number 3 has Rohit Baderview in the 90, and Johnny Gardner, one of the ones going for the championship in number 42. He's 53 points out of the lead right now. Dalton Day starts in row number 4, and beside him, Mike Becker, winner of the Truck Series event here at Homestead. And here comes the command to fire them up here at Homestead Miami Speedway.
Drivers, start your engines!
Banging on the fired engines for the final time of the season. Inside row number 5 is Pichu London, number 12, and beside him, the 2 of Nick Baxter. Then it's Jeremy Dubian, 68, and 66 of Wes Riddle in row number 6. Row number 7 has Jeremy Mayer in 22 and Drew Austin in 19. Then it's Luke Walker in the 14 and Jack Richards, our winner in Atlanta, in number 6. The first Atlanta race, I should say. The field running turn number 4. Ann Batson is the only one. Ann Batson's as pole, but she's not yet won a race this season, so let's see if she can do it today at Homestead. 27 laps to decide it all here today at Homestead Miami Speedway. Green flag in the air, we're underway. Out in front comes the Dale Earnhardt colors. Ann Batson, number 3, the GM Goodwrench Monte Carlo. Out in front, Kyle Matthews dives inside for the second for the lead now in number 29, the Hardee's Oldsmobile, which Matthews took to a Brickyard 400 win this season, as well as a win at Watkins Glen. And now Matthews goes inside. He's going to try to take the lead now. Rohit Baderview shoving him in number 90, and it'll be Kyle Matthews leading the first lap of the race here, number 29. As far as our championship leader, Cameron Gilson, look at him. He's way back in the back. He and Ryan Cooper both. I wonder if they're having problems this early in the event, as a matter of fact. That's not going to be good news for Ryan and Cameron. But not good news for them, because Johnny Gardner right now is in the top 10 in the race, and that'll shake things up, if not give Gardner the championship. But right now, Kyle Matthews has them all in his rearview mirror now, number 29. Rohit Baderview goes in second place now. Dalton Day, winner at Phoenix this season. He runs in third spot right now. Dalton, one of the excellent racers in this series. The season 6 champion of the Castrol GTX Cup Series. He had a shot. His shot was gone a long time ago in this season, but he hopes he'll be back and stronger than ever for season 9. Pichu London right behind number 12 are the Ray Bess's Buick. And here comes Rohit on the inside. Rohit has a couple wins this season as well. He won at Las Vegas way back in race number 3, and he also won the Midsummer Classic, the Pepsi 400 at Daytona, in a super close finish with Austin Ogo. Rohit inside for the lead, and he's got it. Or doesn't he have it? Here, Kyle Matthews is fighting hard on the outside lane. 3 wipers, third spot now between Ann Batson, Dalton Day, and Pichu London. Dalton sticks his nose at his Oldsmobile on the inside of Rohit, and here comes Dalton for the lead. Three wide, several rows deep here at Homestead Miami Speedway. Some tremendous racing these Aero 88 cars have given us this season. They were the real the cars themselves were the real rookies this season. But they have so far played to rave reviews in the Castrol GTX Cup Series, and they have shown off their stuff, and they've proved that these older 80s cars still got what it takes. But right now, Rohit and Dalton running side by side now for the top spot, as Rohit keeps the lead, but Dalton Day not giving up without a fight. Jeremy Dibby, a winner this season in number 68. He won at Bristol, the night race over there, and he's now making a splash in the top 5 now. Luke Walker, number 14, he's right up there, looking good in the AJ Foyt car. Tanner Doobie's one of the top contenders for Rookie of the Year this season. Rookie of the Year, by the way, going to the highest finishing rookie in the Castrol GTX Cup Series points. Ooh, Nick Baxter. Oh, problems in the backstretch. Charles Jackson sliding way down. Charles Jackson, who won the season at Richmond, Virginia, got nudged and slid. I think Drew Austin may have also been in the crash as well. Dylan Poteet was in it as well. Looks like your race leader will be Pichu London in number 12. Those other cars are going to have to slow down to try to let the pace car by, but had some tremendous racing in the first 10 laps, and all of a sudden it all fell down. Oh, and Drew Austin and Charles Jackson got together, and now also saw Keith Batson spin as well, number 28. So have him come out of turn number 2. Joshua Osborne turned right into Keith Batson, and Dylan Poteet hits him in number 17. And that's just been a season for Keith Batson. He's had horrible luck. Well, actually, horrible luck just doesn't begin to describe the whole deal for Keith Batson, but I say Batson and Joshua Osborne is going to have words in the garage area. I say Keith's not real happy with Joshua right now. Nope, it was not Joshua. Now, come to think of it, it was not Joshua Osborne that spun Keith Batson. My mistake on that. Watch the 94 of Jacob Lawler. Well, actually, that's kind of hard to say whether Jacob got on Joshua or Joshua got down on Jacob, but... And Dalton Day, see him right there. He takes Charles Jackson right into the infield. It spies the inside retaining wall there. And Charles now suddenly was on a 100-plus mile-an-hour slide. And I say scared Charles half to death. But even though it's not been a banner season for Charles Jackson, he still had his first ever Castrol GTX Cup Series victory. We took on the title at Richmond, Virginia in the Crown Royal 400 back in race number 11 on the season. But Charles is still in the race, so is Dylan Poteet, so is Keith Batson, so is Drew Austin. Pace car came out of turn number 4, the green flag about to wave. Here, it'll be 13 in the books and 14 to go. Just about halfway through the Ford EcoBoost 400. Green flag back in the air, we're underway. Pichu London out in front. Second is Jeremy Doobie. Third is Rohit Baderview in number 90. We've had two tremendous finishes in both the nationwide and the truck races. We'll see if we have one in Cup as well. This track has given us some awesome racing. And as I explained earlier, this track is a lot like Kentucky Speedway to some extent in this series, because you have kind of a mystery groove, which is up on the high side of the track, which is kind of uncommon because usually if you're up on the high side, you're screwed. But it's looking like with this track that whichever side you run, actually, what I'm trying to say is it's looking like your car runs best in which lane you choose to run. And in Jeremy Mayer's case, his car took the lead right in the middle lane, so he is now your leader of the race. But here comes Kyle Matthews, number 29, 3 wide for second place right now with Jeremy Doobie, and Rohit Baderview. Luke Walker getting in the mix now, number 14, AJ Foyt cars. Oh, this ain't looking good, almost 4 wide. And look, he's right in the eye of the storm right there. One of our championship contenders, Johnny Gardner, number 42, started 6th in the race. He's now back to about 17th. But he's down on the low side, so it's looking good for Johnny. Usually it'd be looking good because I don't know where the cars run good or not, but as long as Johnny stays on that low side, I think he may be okay. Out to number 4, 10 laps to go at Homestead. Final 10 laps of the season in the Castrol GTX Cup Series for Season 8. Jeremy Doobie out in front. Kyle Matthews inside number 29. Kyle Matthews had Kyle Matthews had a top 10 finish in the Truck Series season, finishing 6th in the points chase, and he finished 17th in Nationwide, even though it was Nationwide Series where he got his very first ever NR 2003 victory. He took the Johanna Long car to victory at Dover Downs International Speedway. He's won 2 so far in Cup, winning at the Brickyard 400 at Indianapolis and also winning on the road course at Watkins Glen. Kyle hopes to add a 3rd victory in the season to close out the season and give him some mojo for the next season. Right now, Jeremy Doobie, number 68, has got him all in his rearview mirror with 8 laps remaining in the race, part of the Batson Doobie team, which has been hit or miss this season. As I said, I explained the bad season Keith Batson's had. Anne's not having a bad season neither. Anne's not having a really bad season herself. She's left winless. Jeremy Doobie has a win this season, so does Tanner, and so does Keith. Believe it or not, Keith had a win at Michigan back in the Hell of a Good Sour Cream Dips 400, the first Michigan race, I should say, excuse me. Matthews inside for the lead now with Rohit Baderview shoving him. 21 in the books, 6 laps to go, lap traffic ahead for this pack of cars. That will be your race, believe that will be your race decider. It usually is. In the form of Cameron Gilson and Ryan Cooper, 2 of the leaders of the points. They have not yet get their cars working good. And Matthews got held up. So that blows any shot Matthews had at the lead here in the race win. Wes Riddle inside of Johnny Gardner for the lead. Or for 9th position, I should say, excuse me, 8th or 9th spot. I mean, your lead right now is being held by Rohit Baderview. Dylan Poteet, another lap car, he's right in the mix as well. And Poteet's going to hold them all up. He holds up Pichu. Three laps to go, signed by Tanner Doobie. He takes the lead now from Rohit Baderview. Charles Sanford runs in third. Fourth is Jeremy Mayer. Fifth, Johnny Gardner. Tanner Doobie out in front. Charles Sanford. He looks for his first win ever in the Castrol GTX Cup Series. He's not giving up. Sanford inside for the lead. And now Jeremy Mayer gets into it. Johnny Gardner gets into it. So does Daniel Day. Kyle Austin. 2 laps to go for the season here at the Castrol GTX Cup Series. 3 wide. Gardner, Mayer, and Rohit. White flag being waving this time by Charles Sanford. Looking for his first ever win in the Castrol GTX Cup Series. We had a first ever time winner last season with Dion Scott in the number 4 car. Let's see what happens this time by White flag waves. 1 lap remaining in the season here at Homestead. Will it be Charles Jackson, Tanner Doobie, or any of the backenders for the win? Here comes Doobie on the inside. Doobie shoves Sanford up high. Out of turn number 2. Sanford in the 75, 25 with Doobie. Here they come into turn number 3. They're side by side. Sanford on the outside, Doobie on the inside. Here they come on the 4th corner. Doobie and Sanford side by side to the start finish line. It is Charles Sanford winning it. Charles Sanford takes his first ever win in the Castrol GTX Cup Series as he wins the season 8 Ford's EcoBoost 400. What racing we've seen! All 3 races at Homestead, all decided on the final turn of the final lap. Unreal. Charles Sanford brings the Team Valvoline Pontiac to victory lane for the first time. The Raymont Racing Team gets their first ever win. Well, first of the season, I should say. Average speed 140.429, margin of victory 0.038, mark from first to second, 0.78 from first to third. And there's your final finishing order. Charles Sanford wins. Tanner Doobie, Jeremy Mayer, Rohit Baderview, Johnny Gardner finishes 5th. Kyle Austin, Daniel Day, Adrian Becker, Jacob Lawler, Nicole Williams. The top 10. Tommy Hernick, Jake Williams, Pichu London, Stephen Part III, Kevin White, Ty Sheets was 16th, 17th, Mike Becker, Nick Baxter 18th, Joshua Osborne 19th, and 20th was Ann Batson. There's the rest of your finishing order in the race. And just so happen our championship contenders, Ryan Cooper and Cameron Gilson, apparently, I have no idea what happened. I mean, that's just crazy. Cooper and Gilson. Cooper 37th, Gilson 38th. Apparently a bad batch of cars for Homestead. Apparently for those 2 racers or just didn't get the combination right. A lot of your top contenders down to Keith Batson 30th, Charles Jackson 32nd. Dylan Poteet down in the 36th position, not where he wanted to end the season. Jeremy Doobie slipped down to 29th. There, Dalton Day 28th. There, Cody Lamas 27th. Kyle Matthews, who led for much of the race, he finishes 25th. And so, but the race over here is Charles Sanford gets his first ever Castrol GTX Cup Series victory. And your final points for the season, your season 8 champion, Johnny Gardner, wins the championship for season 8 by a grand total of 34 points. On the season, there it is. Johnny Gardner wins the championship. There, Tanner Doobie comes home 2nd. 3rd, Cameron Gilson. 4th, Rohit Baderview. 5th, Ryan Cooper. Top 5 separated by 100 points. Very, very close. And so that means your season 8 Rookie of the Year for the Castrol GTX Cup Series goes to Tanner Doobie. He will be your season 8 Rookie of the Year in the Castrol GTX Cup Series. So All's not lost for the Batson Doobie team, at least. Cameron Gilson comes home third. Rohit Baderby finishes fourth in the points chase. Ryan Cooper finishes fifth. Kyle Matthews comes home sixth in the points chase with Jeremy Mayer seventh. Eighth position was Dalton Day. Ninth, Evan Jones. 10th, Daniel Day. Tommy Hernick comes home 11th. 12th, Jeff James. 13th, Nicole Williams. Wes Riddle 14th. 15th was Jacob Lawler. 15th was Jacob Lawler. 16th, Jake Williams. And Batson 17th. 18th, Dylan Poteet. Better season Dylan had this season than he did last season, I should say, too, for Dylan. Nick Baxter 19th. 20th was Keith Batson. So Keith got a top 20 out of the whole deal, at least. And your race winners out of the top 20 bunch: Johnny Gardner, 2 poles, 2 wins, 6 top 5s, 12 top 10s, and 2 DNFs. Tanner Doobie, no poles, 1 win, 6 top 5s, 14 top 10s, but 4 DNFs. And that's him and Cameron Gilson both had 4 DNFs. Cameron Gilson didn't have a win, but had 9 top 5s and 11 top 10s and 3 poles. So your race winners: Johnny Gardner, 2 wins, Tanner Doobie, 1 win, Rohit Baderby, 2 wins, 2 wins for Ryan Cooper, 3 wins for Kyle Matthews. My mistake on that one. I said he had 2. So Kyle Matthews had 3 wins. Dalton Day with 1 win, 3 wins for Evan Jones, 2 wins for Nicole Williams, including the prestigious Daytona 500. Jacob Lawler, 2 wins, 2 wins for Jake Williams, 2 wins for Dylan Poteet, and Keith Batson with 1 win. But Keith hopes to run better in season number 9 with the 28 car. Kyle Austin 21st in points with 2 wins. Drew Austin 22nd in points. Kevin White 23rd. 24th, Charles Jackson with 1 win that came in at Richmond. Jack Richards 25th in points with a win that came at the season at race number 4 at Atlanta. Ty Sheets 26th in points with 2 wins. Luke Walker 27th in points. Charles Sanford 28th in points with 1 win. Jeremy Doobie 29th in points with 1 win. Adrian Becker 30th in points. Cody Lamas 31st with a win. Mike Becker 32nd in points. Joshua Osborne 33rd. 34th, Bobby Ogo with 3 wins this season. Car tailed off at the last end of the season. Samuel Ogo 34th. Pichu London 35th. No, Samuel Ogo 35th. Pichu London 36th. Austin Ogo 37th. 38th. Stephen Paul III. And Zed Weinstein, who ran the 5 races in the 70 car before I replaced him with Stephen Paul III. Zed may get a 70 car back for season 9, so we'll see on that one. Yeah. But there it is. Your season 8 season for the Castrol GTX Cup Series is history. Johnny Gardner is your season 8 champion for the Castrol GTX Cup Series. So 2 of his drivers wins the championship. Cheyenne Kloss won the Truck Series championship. That's part of his team, as a matter of fact. So good season for the Gardner Baxter bunch. So we'll see. So for the Castrol GTX Cup Series, we'll see as the signups will be coming up later, a little bit later. And so we'll see you in season 9. Here's.